Hello, hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. This is the public Kubernetes Steering Committee meeting. This is a meeting that will be recorded and available on the internet. So please be mindful of what you say and do. Please be sure to adhere to the Kubernetes Code of Conduct and in general, just be awesome people. So we've got a pretty light agenda, but I would say that we have a very important topic to cover on the agenda, which is the announcement of the Steering 2025 election results. We have our election officers here. So would you like to take it away?
Button to actually turn on my camera, and oh look, it's the wrong camera. That's how we're doing this
The side
morning.
profile is great.
Yeah, you still look great, Christoph.
um Hello everyone. So we have now concluded the 2025 steering committee election. And on behalf of the election officers, I wanted to thank all the candidates for running. There was four candidates selected to run a 2-year term, and I want to congratulate Mache, Rita, Pakoju, and Kat, who will now start a 2-year term on the Kubernetes Steering Committee. Congratulations.
Woo. Thank you.
Emails and blog posts and all of that fun stuff is forthcoming. And then I believe we are also scheduling a retro sometime soon. I believe on the 19th.
Yeah.
But yeah, information on the retro and stuff. If anybody has questions or comments and wants to participate, will go out to the Contrimax list.
Amazing.
Are we allowed
Congrats.
to say something on social media before blogs fire?
Yes, as of right now, results are public.
Congrats to our new steering members as well as our returning steering members. Mache, you've got your hand up.
Yeah. Can we know the stats for how many people actually voted this time around? That's always the thing that interests me the most. Are we in a upward trend, downward, or are we maintaining the 30 something percentage that we had in the past years?
Yeah, turnout was 32.16%. It's right at about the same mark. Total number of votes cast was 210 out of 653 eligible voters. There is I think it's like a slight number of voters less than last year, but like within, I think it's about 10 or so. I haven't just looked at the repo of late, but I've been looking at this year's results. But yeah, when I looked, it was about the same as participation. Oh yeah, last year was 233, so we had about 23 less voters total this year, but still within the same like margin of error turnout wise.
There's a question from Jeremy in the chat regarding stats. Do you all keep track of when people vote? Is it early? Is it all late?
We have the ability to see what the current vote is whenever one of us goes in and looks at the portal. So we usually just check that to make sure that votes are flowing in once we open things up. Um, uh, Anecdotally, on my end, like we weren't like tracking this properly over time to understand when we saw jumps, but the two biggest jumps that I saw, saw a jump every time we sent out an email. Every time we nagged people and reminded people. We also saw a jump when we put out the banner on GitHub, so that every org member, when they actually went to the repo, had a banner in their face of like, "Hey, you should vote," and you can just click this link and vote right from the GitHub repos. So those events are definitely saw where we saw like spikes, and then mostly at the end, like yeah, those kind of events are very consistent drivers that, like, anecdotally when I go in and see, it's always like larger spikes at the end as well as around when we actually communicate out to folks.
Nice. Thank you, Sherm. And for the steering members, I will help out with onboarding, offboarding, so I can pop myself out of lists as well. Um,
Great. If there's no further questions, congratulations.
cool. Cool. All right. There are outside of selecting the bosun for next meeting, there are no current agenda topics. Want to know from steering members or community members if there's anything that you'd like to discuss with steering. Um, and if not, we will select the bosun and then call this meeting. Okie dokie. All right. Do we have a volunteer for bosun for the next steering meetings?
I'll do it.
Boom. All right, Kat, jumping right into it. And with that, if there are no closing comments, questions, concerns, topics, we'll call the steering meeting. Thank you, everyone, for joining. From a personal perspective, it has been an honor to serve with all of the past steering members, and I'm really excited for the new steering members taking their seats. Thank you for your service to the community in advance.
Woo.
Bye.